Hey there, LT Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Spark the Electric Jester 3. In the last episode, we did this area, the Protest Prison, and in this episode, we're going to the Protest City. There's a whole lot of protesting going on, and I'm not entirely sure why, but maybe it has something to do with me. I guess the theme of this game is, like, some sort of, like... I don't know if Fark is, like, the bad guy in this game or not, because, like, clearly he wasn't a bad guy in the previous game. He was, like, an anti-hero in the first game. I don't really remember exactly what was up with that, but he was the protagonist of the last game. So, like, here and now, one of Spark's, like, random television monologues one of his random television monologues was like, yeah, I don't like this guy, we're gonna revolt against him, because, like, he's, like, putting everything in a prison state, because, like, nobody believes him about clarity, or whatever. Which is unfortunate, because, like, we know, based on the last game, that, no, that is very much a problem. So, like, there's this whole, like, sense of, like... Oh, I can bounce on you. What's it called? Dramatic irony. There's a whole bunch of dramatic irony here. Because, like, we very much know that Fark is in the right here. But Spark doesn't know that. The problem is, Spark's not really a compelling character. Oops. He just kind of isn't. He hasn't been since the first game. Like, what made Spark compelling was his gameplay, not him as a character, because, like, as a character, he was always just like, I don't really care about you. Oh, this is whatever. Oh, you stole my job. I'm upset, but I also don't really care about my job. I'm just upset still. And, like, that's super weird. Like, I feel like there could be, like, a lot of humor there, and, like, if he, like... I kind of zoomed past, like, the tutorial on how to do the wall running. So, like, I feel like if he cared about his job that much, I feel like that could have just made at least more entertaining, but, like, he's very apathetic. And I feel like because the character is apathetic, that means that, like, as a player, I'm apathetic to everything going on. Why do I care? Spark clearly doesn't that much. He's just in it because he might as well be. Like, he doesn't have, like, a personal, like, stake in this that much. Especially because in this game, like, he doesn't seem to care that much about his old job. Like, he was even a street performer once. You know, like, that doesn't sound like something he's ever passionate about, despite it being, like, the key thing that's kickstarted the entirety of the first game, and therefore this franchise was him caring about his job being taken from him. So, like, because Spark is so apathetic, it's like, it makes, his motivation in this game feel really ham-fisted. Like, if he doesn't care about stuff, why the hell does he care about, like, what Fark is up to? I guess he just really doesn't like Fark that much, based on the other games, and doesn't believe him, but, like, it doesn't make sense that he's suddenly a rebel, like, anarchist-type character like this. Oh, you hold down the dash button in order to do that. Okay. Okay, you hold down the dash button. That's pretty simple then, actually. I'll fully admit that's entirely my own fault for not really understanding it until now, but, like, I wasn't saying it was the game's fault at any point. It's a far cry from what I can say about games like Sonic Lost World's parkour. You know, this is a pretty neat stage. I've been complaining this entire time about, like, Spark's motivations, but, like, on an objective standpoint, the stage is pretty cool. Like, thematically it works. Ow. Oh, B, get on. Huh. Look at bottom right of the screen for more info. Ooh. Okay. Wee. I'm not playing this game for points, so, like... Hold on. You really didn't learn, huh? Well... Anybody want a BJ? God fucking damn it. Really? You really? I cannot believe that wound up in 2 fucking different Spark games. I'm assuming I'm supposed to destroy this? Oh, I only have limited missiles, I guess. This is a really weird take on, like, the Shadow the Hedgehog style, like, you can drive vehicles. Yeah, I guess this game did start with, like, a... riding a car thing. That hasn't even popped up until now. And yet, here we are. It's kind of weird. Is that really what you wanted to replace the regular power-ups with? Like, vehicles? Okay. I got a platinum medal for something. Cool. Wasn't really trying, but I'll take it. Alright. Boss on the run. Okay. Well, I have a regular old boss this time, which means I guess I'm not fighting Mr. like, throw me off a cliff. Residential rattle. What is rattle supposed to mean? Like, I know what a rattle is. Like, you shake it and it goes... It's like it's a noise, but like... As a noun? It's a noise or like... a maraca type thing. So, like, that doesn't necessarily make sense as, like, a place name. I fucking... I gotta say, the barriers sometimes for that, not exactly the most clear. And I really don't like that these things pop in out of nowhere. It would be at least nice if you could, like, see the enemies before they popped in, because then you could at least, like, prepare them, but otherwise you just get, like, interrupted by invisible wall in your face because, like, oops, enemies suddenly. Like now. I saw this big square, and I was like, huh, this is probably going to be another enemy thing, isn't it? And lo and behold. Hi. Alright, well... you can move on, sure. Free! All their signs just say free. What are they protesting? I guess they're, like, protesting... FARC? Like... this game, narratively, just doesn't feel like it makes sense. They have an entire city for protesting. According to this, basically. And what's weirder is that this game isn't providing, like, set pieces. Like, explanations or context. Like, we're just going to these areas. All the cutscenes, surprisingly, are, like, aside from, like, the random TV stuff, all the cutscenes are just... like, voiceless, which is weird. Because, like, I'm used to Spark trying to be more, like, somewhat story-driven oriented and whatnot. There's gonna be a... yeah. I saw the goal thing, I was like, there's no way that I can just leave. They're gonna make me do something. And jump off a building. Okay. What was I talking about? I keep getting distracted. This game is a distracting game. Roadway Rally. Well, to get to the goal stage, so... sure. Oh, I'm... you know, speak of the devil. Car time. There's even a drifting in this. How do I get my boost back? Not like that. Well, that's a really freaking awkward, like, drift mechanic. It automatically boosts you. How do I get boost back? I genuinely don't know. Now I understand how this thing works, like, where, like, pushes you back. That didn't give me boost, so I really don't know. Now I understand how that boost works. Like, I think I get the hang of it. It's just, it's weird, like, at first. It reminds me of the Kirby Air Ride, like, Top right thing. Also, that car just exploded into dust. It's just gone now. Alright. That was neat, but, like, I don't know what the purpose of that was. That's the weird thing about some of these side stages, is, like, it's even... Narrative's important, is what I'm gonna say. This game seems to be trying to solve the problem of the last two games by just trying to keep it out of focus. But by doing that, it's giving no context for anything I'm doing. Aside from the general theme of, oh, FARC anarchy, but, like, that's not enough yet. Especially since we also know from the past game that FARC is supposed to be a good guy-ish. Oh. It looked like ground. So, I don't know, it's rubbing me the wrong way. Glad I learned how to do the wall run. Oh, this thing again. Alright. Excuse me. Exit the vehicle. Okay. If you say so. This is sure is a sewer system, huh? No, I hope that the game's getting picked up well, visually. Because I know that Spark 2 had a couple of visual issues when I recorded it. But, like, this is also the best I can really do, unfortunately. Get off the tree, please. Alright. Another one of these guys. I can do this. Not too bad. It's mostly just killing these bulbs. Yay! You know what I haven't done in a while? I haven't gone shopping in a while. Maybe I should go to the shop. See what I can buy. I'm very good at getting platinum medals on these vehicle stages, apparently. I think that's all three. Yep. Squabble Spillaway. I'll do that in a second. I wish there was like a speed up for the thing. Alright. For the map, but whatever. I want to know what's in here. Wait a second, I've never actually looked at the guy. Isn't that the guy from the first game? Who might have also been the... I don't remember if he was in the second game. I really don't remember the second game well. What is a dial air slash? What is a dial air slash supposed to be, though? Like, doesn't look like it really adds much. Oh, this seems pretty useful for, like, these combo issues that I've been having. See, this is what bothers me about this combo system. There's so many different methods of, like, light attack, heavy attack, in, like, different combos that will do different things. And, like, I feel like it doesn't quite make sense why they would be that way. Like, why is it press light attack after the second aerial light attack to send the enemy upwards? Like, in my head, that doesn't make sense. So it's just weird. I guess I'll get that thing, and I'll get this thing. I'll be done. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's why combo systems like that don't jive with me, relatively. Oh, one of these ones. Okay. I like these ones. Squabble Spillway. Aha! You can't fool me. Oh, there's 13 in this stage. I just face planted. I do like that they, like, kind of light up like this. Huh, there's more than... There's more than... Ah, just end, okay. Usually it's get all the things and then get to the goal, but this one is just get all the things. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It is just get all the things. I'm just misremembering now. Okay. Okay, well, I haven't done the boss yet, so I guess I'll fight him. Zooby-doop-doo-leap-dee-leap-doo. Okay, so I have an explosion attack on my right D-pad now, so that's good to remind myself. And otherwise, just alternate... Oh, am I gonna be in a ship this time? So high contrast. Okay. Peepo Mega Arrestor. Wait, that's not an E, that's a C? Pickpo? I guess that's like an acronym or something? Okay, you guys can stop shooting at me anytime you like. Okay, well, this is certainly interesting, I guess. But it's not really too different from, like, the mini-boss things that I was destroying earlier. Oh, was it just part 1 of the boss? What? Who am I? Was I not Spark this entire time? I can play with Spark, and I've got a sword. Right, yellow cannot be dodged. Oh, blue ground hurts, okay. Okay. Why am I getting my first encounter with this character in a boss fight? Everyone's just kind of standing around. It's like a turn-based battle. Okay, well... He's almost dead, so I'm just gonna keep wailing on him. I don't know what I'm doing, what the point is, who I even am. I'm just some overdressed, designed girl. Like, what? Like, overdressed and overdesigned compared to Spark. Which I would show here now if they were running like Spark normally does there. Lies, lies, lies. Oh, I'm gonna eat a burger, I guess. Oh, and there's the girl, who I just was for some reason. Why are her eyes so different from Spark's? Look at that! Float says, hey! Spare some for me. First, what are those? Second, who are you? What are what? You're not the only one fighting the Force, you know. The name's Float, and no, I'm not answering your first question. Plus, I fought your doppelganger once. And now I know you're having problems with a certain soldier of his, plus I know where your doppelganger is hiding. But if you're not interested in that, I'll be on the... Were you in the second game? Just let me tag along whenever the soldier shows up again, I'll deal with him myself. Then I'll take you right to your doppelganger's doorstep, but you're not the only one who got a bone to pick with him, you know. All that comes free of charge. She did ask for the burger. That soldier, he was an old friend of mine. Now that he's been taken by the Force, he's changed. He was the only person in my life I could trust. I really did not have anyone else. Jester, I didn't want to say this, but I'm coming with you whether you like it or not. I know he's following you, so he's bound to show up wherever you are. See, this is why I don't care about Spark. He's so apathetic. He's like, yeah, fine, I just want to eat my food. It's like, whatever. I don't care. Float unlocked, available at Chopolos. So I could just buy her now? What is that supposed to mean? Not sure what you want with this chick, but she's red to help you out, so go for it, I guess. Okay, so here's my issue. I see Jester powers this whole time, and I'm like, maybe this is like the power-up system, some back in an optional form that you can buy later. And it turns out it's just another character. Cool. Alright, well, and I do these challenges that I kind of have left available for this past few while just to kind of get them out of the way, because it's kind of bothering me that I didn't do them. So I can just swap between these two. No wonder why... Okay, here I can actually, like... Like, this is why they feel weird. Like, the eyes are completely different. She's taller. She's got so much more on her color palette going on. Like, it's hard to tell because, like, I'm in... Here, let me get in the light. Like, Spark has a pretty decent color palette, all things considered. He's got the reds and browns and blues. But it's mostly just... It's a very warm, like, color palette for Spark. Yellow... White kind of goes along with everything. You got the reds and the browns, and, like... Those three honestly work pretty well, the yellow, the brown, and the reds. And then you just got the nice little blue highlight. It's like, it's not necessary, but it's there to complete the look. I'm just a face now. Lol. But then you have this girl, and she's like... I feel like she should be like a darker color palette, because like her skin is purple. And she's got like, but then she's got like whites, which kind of go against things. I feel like she should be wearing blacks. She's got whites, she's got pink, she's got reds, she's got how many different shades of pink is that? One for the boots, one for the belt, which, is that the same? That's the same, okay, so one for the boots and belt, and hat. So that's one, then two for the skirt, 3 for the hair, 4 for the blush, 5 for the eyes and eyelids. And then she's got black fingers, black legs, purple head, purple, like there's just too much going on with her. And I feel like it just doesn't flow well. And she's even got yellow on her fucking shoes? Like, this palette is too much. Is she wearing anything under the skirt? Hold on. I don't really mean this to be gross or weird. I guess those are leggings, so, like, yeah, she's got pants. Because her skin is purple. I didn't really mean for that to get weird. I was just already up and close and personal. Like, why do her eyes glow like that? I guess, actually, because I found out that, like, the face is, like, a different thing, so, like, the face probably doesn't... The face probably doesn't, like, get affected by lighting like the rest of the body does. As you can kind of see with Spark here, which I guess doesn't happen with Float. But, like, the problem with that is that, like, the eyelids should get affected by lighting, and they don't, so then the eyelids glow, and that just makes it really weird neon red. Whatever. I take character design very seriously, and usually I feel like I'm a little bit better when, like, taking an existing design and seeing what went wrong sometimes, rather than, like, doing it myself, I'll admit. Oh, I did that too early. But I have also designed plenty of characters myself, so I'm not, like, speaking from nothing. Her hair is freaking out completely. Doing these challenges isn't going to take very long, and then I'll end the episode after that. This might be a slightly long episode because of that, but mostly it's because I just had to go on that character design rant. Like, that's honestly something that's kind of plagued the entire Spark franchise. It's just, like, character designs that don't really fit well, because Spark, honestly, is a really good character design. He's simple and effective. It's everybody else around him that's always just looked really fucking weird. So I don't know. It just bugs me. So is the challenge for this one just literally like, hey, you're going fast? Like, this isn't really, like, teaching me anything. It's just like, hey, you're going fast. Remember that. Oh well. At least the main theme remix is nice. I like this song. Alright, cool. One more stage and I'm ending this episode. I'm moving on with my life. Data saved. Always gotta do this cutscene every single time you get to the map, and you always start at the very same place instead of the stage you were just on for some reason. I don't know why. The only exception is if a new stage unlocks, which is just kind of annoying. So here's the thing about Float as well. She doesn't feel like she has any different physics or anything, so I don't know why I would want to pick her. Wow, that was easy. I don't know why I would want to pick her, I guess. Other than maybe, like, combat reasons? She did say she was, like, gonna be like, hey, next time the Guardian shows up. Also, based on, like, the whole TV flashback thing, she's totally, like, Clarity, right? Based on, like, knowledge of Game 2. Maybe not? I don't really fucking remember. I feel like she's a bad guy. Because we know Fark is a good guy, doing good things, and Spark is just an idiot. So that's what makes me feel like Fark is, like, a good guy, and, like, this girl that we've recruited is actually a bad guy? I don't know. Whatever. And making Clarity makes the most sense, I guess. But maybe not? I don't know. Based on the knowledge that I have, it makes sense that she's the girl from, like, the cutscene. But maybe not if she was in Spark 2. I genuinely... Nothing from Spark 2 is really retained in my mind, aside from the ending. I'll be honest. We killed some girl who was a robot in, like, the castle amusement park or something. I don't remember anything else about that, but whatever. Either way, next time on Let's Play Spark 3, Historia Hysteria, Nighttime Phenomena. That is quite the mouthful of a name, but it kind of sounds cool, so we'll see what that cool thing is next time on Let's Play Spark 3, The Electric Jester. Yay!